Hello, how's everybody doing? It's your boy Two Ones back again. Hope all is well. I thank y'all for everything, all y'all kind words, subscription, sharing my video. I appreciate y'all. It's been storming like I don't know what down here. I don't know what the weather like where y'all at, but I appreciate all y'all support, man. Thanks for the love that y'all show me. As much as I may help you, you have no idea how much you help me, and I appreciate it. So, uh, for all of y'all out there, you children in the world, everybody out there, that I want you to know that it takes a strong person, a truly strong person, to learn how to love themselves. But a lot of times people are forced to. You forced to either love yourself or self-destruct mentally and break fully down and just leave here. Because that's what people expect for you to do when people expect you to live off of their love for the rest of your life. Never having enough to give yourself. So without their love, you're not expected to survive. You're expected to fully break. And I understand. I know a lot of y'all. I know how I feel. People make you feel like you're not good enough to. They try to make you feel like you're not good enough. Period. To even be around. To even be in certain circles, or you know what I mean. They don't feel like you're worthy, or you're put together to have certain things at your house, or it's just that most of the time people deal with people they feel like have more. Everybody want to be connected through what people have than what people have in their heart. People are led by what people have instead of how good can they be for them. You know what I mean? It's like you were forced to love yourself, because once you understand that a lot of those traumas and a lot of those things that you went through, it forced you to love yourself or self-destruct. It's all a test. If everybody cut their love off, where's the love then? Do you have enough to continue to go on? Or are you going to break down and you're going to give somebody that phone call, crying, breaking down, saying that you need this and you need that? You know what I mean? You got to be your own life jacket. God has shown you time and time again that, hey, you looking everywhere but right here. I'm where it's at. You got what it takes. For all y'all children out there, I understand. I know what it's like. It's a lot of times you just get your memory, you lose your childhood is fuzzy for a lot of y'all. It's a lot of things were taken from our memory so we couldn't remember. Because your life can be painted a certain picture, but it really was hell. That's why nobody wants you to remember that. Memories can come back. You know what I mean? You're gonna start to remember the house that you was in with all them kids and that woman cooking the best brownies you ever had. You ain't at no daycare. You in foster care. Do you understand what I'm saying? You start to get those memories back. Like you standing on the porch with your bags and your grandma telling your mama, I don't know if that's my grandson. You standing on the porch again, your daddy's wife. And your auntie telling her he didn't been through this before with his dad and his mama. He don't want to go through it no more. Once again, you got your bags. You start to remember every other house you was at. Nobody had no. It's a lot of y'all. Nobody probably had you, but one person regularly. But you went from house to house. It's always people out there every day. He made it to the NBA. Now here come Uncle Anthony saying something, but Anthony ain't paid you no damn attention most of your fucking life. Anthony paid more attention to your fucking sister or your fucking cousin because they had money. You was forced to love yourself or self-destruct. That's the test. That's the real test. Can you really survive? Without love for yourself? Because it's going to be tested. Because everybody going to think you expendable. You trash to them. Because they don't feel like you ever going to amount to nothing or you got nothing. That's why your uncle talked to your older brother more than he talked to you. Your older brother got money. He don't think much of you. And anybody that believes anything said about you, they don't think much of you anyway. It's easy to believe when you already believe in negative. You were forced to love yourself. A lot of us was forced to love ourselves. That's what it's like for a black sheep. That's what it's like for a chosen one. You chosen to feel like nothing, but you everything. You got a lot to offer. You intelligent. You gifted. You been that way. In order to keep you under the spell, they have to keep people to keep you under the spell. That means lovers too. People will sell you out before they see you rise. And the same people that hurt you gonna need you to heal them. I guarantee you. The same people who was high and mighty on their high horse, bragging, talking about they got more than you. They don't need you. That nigga that told you, oh, he got another woman, he don't need you. They don't need me for nothing. They got it all together. Every fucking body. Everybody that took a shit on that toilet, took a shit on you, they gonna have to come flush it and then wipe it up. The same ones, that grandmother, that uncle, that auntie, that look at you as a fucking peasant because all they ever heard about you was bullshit from somebody else that's supposed to love you. And people do everything they can to keep you having to deal with them when they know they're abusing the fuck out of you. But you gonna get to the point where you know you ain't got to do it. That's why people try to count your pockets and make sure you ain't got shit. Because if as long as they feel like they need you and you ain't got shit, then what? You ain't worth a damn to them. People ain't gonna respect you as a man, as a woman. Some people ain't gonna never respect you as that. That's just the way it is. But they gonna need your healing sooner or later. And then some of them so stubborn they don't want your healing because it's you they gotta do the healing. They don't want it from you. They want it from somebody else that they hyped up. Sleeping on the goat. This is real, man. This ain't no game. Everybody think life is a fucking game. These people use kids as pawns. They don't be giving a damn. And it be the same ones that stand up beside them in their greatest moment that just using them as pawns. So a lot of y'all out here trying to save children's souls, and you got people that's turning them away from you just to give it to Satan. Imagine having a 15, 14-year-old child walking around the house calling people bots, talking all this bot shit because he hear you listening to spiritual soul, and then the next motherfucking thing you hear, he get in the car talking about some secret society. Man, fuck everybody that got something to say about me. Motherfucker, this mission is real, bitch. You gonna need the healing. Fuck what you thought. I'm born to do this. That's why you have to try to keep tabs and keep me down. That's why people opinions of me was built off somebody else's perception. That's what they do to us. You probably don't want somebody out there, y'all, and they ruin your rep because you don't want their ass. You ain't the problem. You the problem solver. Y'all out there saving souls now. Why they selling them? But they gonna need your healing though. Sometimes some missions are personal. It's personal. You snatch my memory, you snatch my childhood. I snatch it all back. I let everybody know out there that they're not alone. For all you foster children out there, for all you kids. I had to forgive myself. I almost broke down, and that's exactly what a lot of people wanted. Because I said words to somebody that I never should have said. You don't pile on to a child, but when they put the spirit, the Jezebel spirit and the spirit of Satan in him, he can't connect with your light no more. Y'all need separation. He gonna have to learn that he going through the same thing that you going through. Narcissistic abuse. It's your fault, young man, that your mama got molested by a fucking brother. It's your fault, young man, that your mama got molested by a pussy-ass uncle because her daddy left her monkey ass. It's our fault, Jay. Share this video. Say something about this video. It is what it is. Everybody be talking this crap, man, like they know somebody. You can't hide who people are from the world. They are who they are. Let the light shine. Everybody need to be clapping for everybody the same way they clap for them. God don't have no picks and chooses in us. So why should you have in children? You ain't of God. That's why. The same ones that hurt you, y'all, they gonna need you to heal them. And they not gonna even understand how in the hell is this person the one that is healing me after all the shit that I've said about him or her. Ain't that how it usually work? The one that they least expect to be one of the leaders of the cosmos or the new earth to bring blessings. Somebody out there love me. Somebody out there love y'all, even if it ain't the ones that you expected to. You just hurt because you expected it. Now you got to get over it. Some of y'all, I don't nobody love you, but a few. That's just the way it is. Once you was forced to love yourself, and you was forced to understand that, hey, one day you ain't gonna have nobody else but the one person that's always been there, and that's God. Everybody else can turn it off when they get ready. Watching your mother or your father go through so much crap. If watch sisters, watch brothers, watch everybody go through so much crap, and then to have everybody turn around and put that shit on you, it ain't gonna do nothing but light a fire on your ass, and it ain't going nowhere no more. You're gonna be unapproachable because nothing is tolerated anymore. You heal or you stay your ass away. These children have suffered enough. Everybody has suffered enough. That's what you need to tell them. Everybody has suffered enough. Love ain't got no DNA. But abuse ain't got no limit either on who it can come from. Remember, let's all treat each other like human beings. Some children, some people in this world somewhere have been treated like straight dogs. That's it. It's a lesson though for all of us. Because ain't none of us perfect. Lord knows I ain't. People can tell you a lot of things about me, a lot of stories. That's fine. That's fine. As long as I could get somebody to tell a story about how I changed their life, I'll take that. We move on with grace. We move on with grace. And it's okay. It's okay to forgive. Let's and heal. But we have to realize that sometimes that we can't heal everybody. We need to be good to our children. I admit that I messed up in a lot of ways. But I ain't leaving no puddles of the stuff that I done cleaned up. Y'all love yourself. Keep healing. As much as people help you, you just don't know how much you helping them because you're not alone. You're not alone. And there was nothing wrong with you for you to be treated the way you were treated. It's a lesson, and now you're able to teach the lessons about how to love the right way and treat people the way they're supposed to be treated. And if you're gonna get love, get it the right way. You don't need sorcery. You put a spell on somebody, you might end up making them hate you. Just remember that you asked for it when you do it. This was an intense message. I understand, but I had to get it out because I want healing and I want everybody to understand out there. Anything that you think you might be going through, it's somebody out there that has it worse or they're going through it too. And love somebody from the beginning. Don't think you're gonna be one of those people that be there when they get to where they get to, and they didn't have no support from you at all. No, they had support from two people most of their life, and nobody wanted to connect with you or nothing. You didn't mean nothing, and that's okay because to somebody you mean everything. Y'all have a blessed one. God bless you.